heard of the word networking? If not, let me tell you through today's video why it is the most important skill set for you to build a successful career in today's times. Hi everyone, welcome to Insider Gyan. My name is Somi. I'm an IIT Delhi and an ISB Hyderabad grad, and I've been working for 8 years now in management consulting and banking. On this channel, through my experiences as well as my network, I bring to you some insider knowledge and gyan related to college queries as well as job decisions. So if that's something that you're interested in, please subscribe to this channel. Today, we are going to be talking about the N word. What is called nepotism in Bollywood is called networking in the corporates. And not just corporates, any kind of career you want to build today, be it on social media or freelancing or building a startup, you cannot go very far without having built those professional connections. So my best advice to you is to start early and start now. I'm going to break this video into two parts. Part 1, that is today's video, we are going to be focusing on what is networking and what is the importance. And in the next part, we are going to be talking about how to network effectively if you are an introvert. I'm going to be sharing from my own experience because that is like the most common question that I get on this topic. So what is networking? Networking is about investing in building and nurturing those long-term professional connections so that you can both help each other as well as grow together. It is not about knowing hundreds of people, but knowing those 20 people really well who you are comfortable reaching out to for advice when you need some professional guidance and who are confident that they will help you with some really meaningful advice. Please note that it's a give and take. You cannot expect to get any favors if you are not yourself willing to help people out. So basically, it's a lot of giving, and then getting some help sometime in the future. So don't be an opportunistic prick who tries to network only when they're looking for a job, because that's not a genuine way and that really comes through, and you will usually not get any help if that is the only time you think of networking with other people. Networking takes time. You cannot expect to build trust and build a relationship overnight. So you need to be ready to invest in not just building but also nurturing those relationships in the long run. Basically, you sow the seeds now and then reap the benefits later. That is how networking works. Which is why I always tell people that the best place to start networking is with your immediate friend circle. Now let's talk about why you should invest your time in networking. What are some of the benefits that you are likely to get? I'm going to give you 5 examples, but please note that these are just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many ways you can leverage your network to your advantage. Example number 1, job referrals. I had mentioned in my last video that most companies these days hire through employee referrals because they've already invested the time in hiring a few employees, and then they trust those employees to bring similar set of people into the company. I have talked in detail about this in last week's video, so I'm going to link it up here, go and check it out. But any point of time you are thinking of moving jobs and you don't have a good professional network, you might feel very stuck and the whole job search process might just get very long for you. Example number 2, networking helps you in knowledge sharing. Your network is going to let you know of all that is happening around you, what different people of your background or skill sets are doing, the different kind of jobs they are in. You can also collaborate professionally, generate ideas, and say for instance you need some professional help on a specific topic, you will know who is the right person to reach out to. Thirdly, as you progress in your career, you will be expected to bring business to your company. You will start having sales responsibilities and P&L responsibilities. At that time, you can really leverage your network to generate business. Let me give you an example. 10 years after college, maybe you have become the partner of a very successful consulting company. Your friend has become the COO of a manufacturing company who is looking to increase the operational efficiencies of his company. And if he is looking for external help, you are probably the first person he's going to reach out to because he knows you. So while you are generating business for your company, he is getting a trustworthy advisor for his. And that is how it's a win-win for both. Example number 4, say for instance, you have a great startup idea and you are working on building a product or a service. You can really use your network here to firstly promote your product, but also to get a market sense from them. And if your network has the right connects, they can also help you in getting funding for your startup or just generate business for you. And what do you know, maybe one of them is also interested in joining your firm as a partner and helping you through the process. It's always better working with someone you trust rather than a stranger. Fifth example, you can also find your professional mentor through networking. For example, you build a relationship with someone who is 8 years ahead in their career. You can talk to them and understand what their career path looked like. You can identify the skill sets that's required for that career path and start working on them early. So while that kind of a relationship is immensely helpful for you to sort of visualize what your future could look like, your mentor is also going to get some really good insights from you. Firstly, if at some point of time they need a helping hand in their company, they're more likely to hire you than someone else. Secondly, all leaders want to stay connected to the younger generation and want to know what are some of the millennials' problems so that they can stay relevant in the business world as well. These are just some of the examples I wanted to share today. Like I said earlier, this is just the tip of the iceberg. A strong network is beneficial for you in ways you cannot even imagine right now. In the next week's video, I'm going to be covering all the points on how to network, especially if you are an introvert. So please keep an eye out for that. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And in the comments, let me know any video suggestions you might have. I'm going to see you in the next one. Till then, have a good day. Bye.